Sul friends, welcome back to another Sim Sanctuary video. For today's video, I will be doing a large home that is, I would say I'm more on the modern side. It has very crisp lines and, a flat-ish roof. This one was a lot of fun. I tried to go with like the upscale kind of house. So, I did a white exterior, black accents. The first floor is very cohesive, and then the bedrooms up top, I kind of played around with color palette wise. And if you want to download this house, it is available on from my Origin ID, or you can find it by typing in the hashtag #TheSimSanctuary. I can't remember what I called it on there, but it'll probably be like the modern masterpiece, the modern marvel. That naming conventions wise, that's what I typically do. This is a large house, and it has a large kitchen with sunken in. I'm just kind of covering all the basics because this is going to be a long video, and I don't want to talk through it. As you can probably hear by my voice, I don't have the best voice for talking frequently, but I did want to answer a few like a get to know me challenge, and then once that's done, I will just let the video play out. So how old am I? I am 23 years old. Where am I from? I am from the United States of America. How long have I been on YouTube? As a channel, I've been on YouTube since June 2016 with my first video, or since May 2016 with my first video being published then. And then the plan was to start releasing regularly in June of 2016. That didn't happen. And I ended up starting posting videos August of 2017. Yeah. I really missed the timeline there. What is my favorite video? So my favorite video that I've made, so I'm not quite sure with this question, so I'm going to answer it too. My favorite video that I've made, that's tough. I really like the tiny house, the extravagant tiny house. That was a lot of fun. But the red house might be my favorite. That one took me a long time to get right, and I kept building houses, and then would get to the designing, filling out the rooms, and I'd be like, no, I can't work with this. The shape is too wrong. So I'd delete it. And the worst part was most of them were just rectangles, and I was struggling. So I don't know what that says about me. But then I finally got to the red house, what we know is the red house. And, it kind of just easily fit together. The upper floor is a little weird with how, the kid's bedroom is. And, I almost ran into that issue with this build, but I do figure out a way to fix it. But my favorite video that's not my own is... that's tough. I think the video that inspired me to start this, it was the one that was I think people would like my builds and my ideas, because I think that's the nice thing about all of us is that, we could all build the same square and all of our houses would look completely different. So I really got that idea after watching the Sim Supply, their 10K challenge video that they did a few months back. I really love that video, and I really do think that's the kind of what started this all for me. And there have been a ton of awesome videos I've seen from a lot of the other small channels. So I'm going to answer one more question, and then I'm just going to let the video play out. I'll end it off on just a nice non-YouTube related one. Who is my favorite musician, living or dead? That's tough because I love a lot. I love Nirvana. I love Michael Jackson. I love a lot of music from the decades. But my favorite probably is David Bowie. I think David Bowie is you know, David Bowie had one of the greatest careers musically I think anybody's ever had. Like, he could change with every decade and put out music that, sounds so different from one another, but they're both so good. Some of my favorites include Fame, Space Oddity, Starman, Life on Mars. His final album was incredible with Black Star and Lazarus, as well as many others. And if you haven't listened to David Bowie, I would definitely recommend you do, because his influence on music can be heard through current artists. He had very pop, very rock-ish, funk, and all these other elements. And he was just phenomenal, and it's really sad that he passed away in 2016. So yeah, I mean, I guess I ended on sort of a downer, but anyways, if you like this video, please consider liking it, and if you like me or this channel, please consider subscribing. Thank you, guys.
Thank you.